Hi, welcome to the Gamesplainer. I'm Jeff the Gamesplainer, and today I'm gamesplaining Little Town. The game of Little Town is a 1 to 4 player game put out by Yellow Games. I believe it was this year. It sounds very similar to the game that I did last week called Tiny Towns. They are similar in title alone. They play vastly differently, and I'm pretty happy to have both versions. Little Town is a placement of your workers on a board, and you're able to put extra tiles onto that board. Depending what you put onto the board, you can use, if you place a guy next to it, so any of the tiles around where you've placed a guy will get actioned. So you place it, you can get any resources from the pictures on the board. Any tiles that have been built that are next to you, you can also get whatever is on that tile. So sometimes it's trading things in, sometimes it's selling things, sometimes it's buying things. You can also get benefit from the tiles or buildings that other people have laid, but it's going to cost you. So you're going to have to give money to the other person in order to use the benefit of that building. And that's pretty much the game. There's actually relatively little to understand or know about this game. You have two choices with your guys: place them onto the board or build another building. Whenever you get a building built, you will get the points from it. You have a hand of cards. The number of cards you have depends on the player count, and those cards will tell you specific goals that you're trying to get to. As soon as those goals are achieved, you can turn that card down, and that will get you some more points as well. Whoever has the most points at the end of the game is the winner. I think this is actually not a bad game. It's small. It's going to do very well sitting on shelves that are packed up like this, because it is in a relatively small box. It has nice enough graphics and everything on the table. The pieces that you're putting onto the board, the little meeples, they're cute. You know, all of the components sit comfortably. There's nothing wow about them, but they sit comfortably. The resources are colored cubes. Which, you know what, it feels like games have gone production levels above and beyond where they currently are with cubes. There's not so many games that are coming out with them anymore, but that doesn't mean that color cubes are a bad thing. It's just, this is where gaming is at and moving to and moving from. So it's something to think about. I don't know, if table presence is a real big player in games that you select, then this may not necessarily be the game for you. This is a game that plays quite nicely with 2 to 4 players, and it sits in that 45 minutes, at least that's what's on the box, a kind of area. This is a game that will work quite nicely for a group that is waiting for other people to arrive, or if you're trying to just fill up a little bit of time, less than an hour worth of time, it's probably going to work quite nicely for you. I have enjoyed my plays of it. I will probably still play the game more with the variations. So the tiles I've used in the Gamesplay and Gamesplanation are the tiles that they suggest. There's a whole bunch of other tiles that can be put in or just randomly selected. It's up to you really how you do that selection. I think that I will leave that there. If you have any games that you would like to be gamesplaned, please shoot me an email at thegamesplainer@gmail.com. Follow me on Instagram and Twitter at thegamesplainer to keep up to date with the games I'm playing. Subscribe to my videos to keep up to date with the games I'm gamesplaining. And until next time, enjoy gaming.